and welcome. I'm Michele Purvis from the Local Business Network Noosa, and I'm going to do a small presentation today on leading your business in a time of uncertainty. So I want to talk about 5 steps that you can take to lead in time of uncertainty. The first thing is to communicate. Get a positive plan and get the team to get together. Talk about what you're going to be doing to get through this crisis and how you can work together. The more transparent you are with your team early will help them to understand the steps that you need to take in order to get through the next few months that we're going to be facing. If hours need cutting, cut hours, get people to take holidays and even look at pay cuts. Secondly is cash flow. Get additional credit if you can, either personal or business. There's lots of incentives out there for the banks to relax the current lending criteria, and also to release additional funds. Delay capital expenditure and maintenance for the time being, unless you really need it. There are tax incentives for large capital expenditure at the moment, but if you don't need it, I would suggest that you don't go ahead with it. Push for extended terms from key suppliers, such as your suppliers and your landlords. Most people are fairly considerate at this time. And also make sure that you're taking advantage of all the relief packages that are out there. Talk to your accountant and get advice about which one's most suitable for you and how you can access it. The third thing is your customers. Talk to your existing customers as soon as you can. Tell them what your plan is. Tell them your situation. Your profitability really relies on keeping your existing customers. Over-deliver on their expectations. Do above and beyond what you would ordinarily do, and really over-deliver and keep those customers close to you. The fourth thing is it's a cycle, and cycles go up and down just like the GFC. Although this one is slightly different, it is still going to be a cycle. So how can we come out of it stronger? Think about recruitment. For a while it's been difficult to get really good people, so this could be an opportunity where there's some good people that you can look to recruit maybe down the track that will really help you scale your business up to the next level. Now is not the time to stop the marketing if you can, because you need to keep your brand and your company front of mind of your customers and potential customers. So I would strongly advise you to keep on marketing. An acquisition could be acquiring another business when we come out of it, similar to what your business is, or some sort of other opportunity that there will be when we come out of this cycle. So I've just got a little diagram here on a market cycle. So if you think about your market as like a pie, at the moment you'll have a slice of the pie. When we go into the dip, the market contracts. So what you can do now is work really hard to increase your share of the market, that when we come out of it and the market goes back to where it was, or even becomes larger, you'll have a larger slice of the pie. So even over here in the dip, where you may be working really, really hard just to sustain the business, when we come out of it, you'll have a much larger pie than you had right now. So what we can do now in the dip is really, really critical. And the last thing is change. The formula for change. The formula for change is dissatisfaction times your first steps times your vision needs to be greater than your resistance to change. So if your business needs to pivot right now, then you need to be dissatisfied, you need to have a vision, and you need to know the steps that you need to take in order for your business to change. You need to act decisively, positively and early, and do more than you think is necessary. So this little diagram here, it just shows now we're in 2020, which is pretty self-obvious, but now we're in 2020. In 3 years' time, we're going to be in 2023, regardless of what happens in the market. So we've got three options. We can do nothing, stick our head in the sand, pretend we don't want anything to do with what's going on, and in all likelihood, we'll probably go out of business. Or we can do something. We can do a few things. We can take note of what's going on, look out for all the announcement and deal with them as we're faced with them. Or we can do smart things, and we can really dig in and take advantage of the opportunities that will come out of this situation. And thinking outside the square on some things might make these opportunities more obvious. The other thing is that these lines are exponential. So the longer you leave it to do something, to do really smart things, the harder it will be to get back up here. Because if you're sort of sitting here right now and you're sort of drifting along, not sure what to do, the longer you leave that, the harder it becomes with these businesses that have really done some smart things. will go exponentially. So the longer you leave it, the harder it is to get up into that next line. So there's your 5 decisive steps to lead in times of uncertainty. I just wanted to touch on, we're running some free webinars at the moment on business continuity, and they're all about building a plan for the next 100 days. So if you'd like more detail on any of these webinars, my contact details are there, or you can find me on LinkedIn. So thanks for listening. Take care, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Bye for now.